I guess this is a good place to start my garden tour. This is the inside of our chicken run. It's 10 feet across by 12 feet long, and has a standard length tarp that goes all the way over it. Keeps it covered from excess sunlight. Um, that's Chanticleer Maine Rooster. These are some bucket feeders and bucket waterers that I made. They work out really good, the bucket waterers at least. The feeders don't work too good because the holes are slightly small for the chickens to put their heads in and pull their heads out of, so they don't like to use them. This is just food waste I get locally that I turn into compost that I'm either plan to sell or use for my garden, because like my ideas or opinions personally are that the more people I have garden, the less people I have, or less people that are going to starve or go hungry, like in my region. And like I work specifically with people who actually like follow through the things they talk about. So if they need compost for their garden, here I have it, and yeah, I will sell it to them. I'm not going to give it to them because I've made the effort to produce it. So, you know. All right, chicken coop. Look at these creatures. So the chicken coop, I got the majority of the materials from the scrapyard or just donated. Like all this plywood I got from a guy who was just giving it away. Yeah, I got super lucky. The fencing I bought, all the roofing was donated except for the flashing, the stuff. This was already sitting here at the house when I bought the house. This is a shipping crate I cut up. Look at these turkeys just hooting. This hinges up, this hinges down. This is actually hanger chain from like fluorescent lights that go industrial centers. I don't know where that came from, but I had it. This whole thing hinges out. 8 nesting boxes. Oh, I got an egg. And then, oh, these are, I want to say they're 11 inches by 10.5 inches tall. And that seems to be good for the chickens. Recess cut for this, thing to slide in. This is all wood chips I just get from lumber companies. 1 roosting bar, 2 roosting bars, and then they got a little ladder because I have 2 chickens who don't understand the concept of coming into this nice house I've built for them. So they got the rings clipped so they can't fly on top anymore. Yeah, so they have a little ladder to walk up and sit high or sit low, wherever, because it's kind of a pecking order thing. So that works out. And then they can sit on the edges over there, which I really need to do something about, because you don't want like flat spaces in your chicken coop because the chickens are just going to poop all over them. And you see the roof up there. And I made this so both me and my wife can use it and close it and open it and stuff. Like this is screwed closed right now, but it opens up so you can just put the egg basket on top of it. That's Rage. He is a fuzzy boy. Handsome. This is where you normally put the wheelbarrow when taking the goo out of the coop and putting it there to throw in the garden. This is some wattle fence I built. These are all poplar trees that are buried about a foot in the ground. This is all Purby hedge and juniper and other crap. Same thing, more wood chips I got for free from a lumber company. Blueberry bush, more wattle fencing. I dug this one up for my grandmother's because I got it for free. More wattle fencing, and all the wattle fencing is to prevent erosion, because as you can see, the slope for the house is pretty severe all the way down to here, so I just don't want all of my hard produced topsoil to run off. I have bricks kind of squaring up the that's getting too wonky. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out with this, like make this semi-permanent or something. But anyways, there's bricks or rocks and all the negative space to prevent animals from getting in there. But that has to be corrected because that's actually like my frame of reference. It's like if you can get a hand or a fist through it, it's not safe. Come around to this side, I got little chicks running around. I got some pumpkins that I sprouted planting. Sorry, I got some pumpkins that I sprouted that I've also planted. Well, I hope that guy's gonna make it. This is Stompa. He's a windy caught rooster. He's very handsome and very large. He's only 6 months. Look how angry he is. I have some little privy hedge planted that I dug up to help with erosion again. Because, like I said, this whole yard's really sloped. So, I'm just showing what the topsoil anyway. It's a grape I bought from Tractor Supply. It was like $14, so I figured it was a good deal. And I'm just going to have it grow up over the run. A fig I got for free from my grandmother because she was moving and I wanted all of her fruit trees. So I dug this bad boy up. This is some prairie hedge I planted in like a 90 because it's going to eventually be turned into an actual like hedgerow, and then I'll just have like a little sitting space right here. And no, my chicken run doesn't stink because I actually use wood chips, which is a carbon to absorb all the nitrogens and sulfurs, which smell. Another fig, which is actually grown out super duper good, and they have, because figs actually push up a bunch of like little suckers and stuff, and you, as long as you just like cut those off and you like choose one main to grow, they grow up good. This guy just hasn't grown good because I think he's been reestablishing roots, but I've done the same thing where I cut off all the suckers. This I think is a pecan tree, but I'm not super duper sure. It might just be a hickory. I think it's a hickory. But anyways, I cut that one off because I didn't want it to get like the split like the old trees get, and then they look really ugly, and then they snap out right there at the wishbone. So I just cut that off so this guy could grow. Another fig that I grew from rootstock, and all my zinnias. Yeah, sorry, I'm horribly fucking sick right now, but that's just the nature of man. I don't get days off, so harden the fuck up and pointed some flowers for you guys. I grew all these from seeds. They're very hardy, so this was not difficult at all. I just threw them in some potting soil, and then I just planted them after they got established. This little wildflower that I've been growing these wildflowers for about 2 years now. They're very good. They come back every year. Well, the specific plant doesn't, but the seeds will sprout, and you can just move them. Because again, they're not like a delicate garden plant where they have to be like babies. You can just dig them up after they're established. This is a strawberry that I think is actually an actual like agricultural strawberry that's been growing for a couple days or a couple weeks now. I'm just curious to see if it's gonna put anything out. But yeah, I've had zero success with growing strawberries, so I'm very excited to see what that one does. Here's one of my scrungly apple trees. It's gonna get moved. I keep saying that. Here's some of my apple trees that are doing real good. Got nice leaves, nice growth. It's at the bottom of a hill, and I think it gets good amount of water. And I've fertilized all of them for the winter. There's another apple tree that's going pretty okay. I might have to move this one because it might actually impede with sun. Yeah, I forgot there's a yellow jacket nest right there. It might actually impede the sunlight into the garden when it gets big enough. But yeah, I mix about 500 pounds of sand into here, and of course it's just crappy Georgia red clay, which I've been trying to improve forever, but that's really seemed to help because it doesn't clump up anymore, you know. But I still think I need to mix another 500 pounds in just so I can get like some actual soil depth. And then I threw waste from the dirty chicken litter in here so it gets like some nice nitrogen and stuff. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that's turned out. That's not focusing at all. Hello, chickens. I don't have food for you. No, this is dirt. Don't eat it. But yeah, you can still, well, can't really tell because the camera's gonna crap you, but the soil looks pink. But it's not a lump of clay like it was. So I'm very happy about that. Here's another grape I bought that's I've been trying to deal with, but it doesn't really do well with being trained, but I'm working on it, so